What's happening there, my friends? Another What If series tournament is upon us. It's your boy Animanga, and I'm back. So, this one is the next King of Games tournament, otherwise known as right now Queen of Games tournament, since there is a queen at the helm. Him, HYMM, which is one of Jim's lackeys, one of Jim's servants. After she dominated everyone with her masked heroes, she has returned, and we must now defeat her. So I was gonna put an ending to the tournament here, but we'll see what happens, and then we'll do an ending. And there is no extra duel requests until the tournament is over. Then I'll do them afterwards as a separate video. So let's get started. We have 24 characters, 6 from each of us, because it's a King of Games tournament, so 6 instead of 5. Now Lego's cast. Mitchie has felt she's been falling behind the others for some time, and has caused some insecurities to form in her mind. She used to be incredibly consistent and take out tons of strong contenders, but as time has gone on, her peace golems haven't been able to cut it. Well, of course not. They're peace golems, and most fusions are old hat at this point. So now, well, I mean, there are some really strong fusions still. So now, I'll just look at Guardian Chimera. It still dominates. So now she found herself researching and going into a new type of rock deck, one that makes use of the synchro summoning she never actually tried out before now. Sadina Blitz is ready to help finally stop Jim and his allies, even though he wasn't even here last time. Well, maybe he could still make a difference. He's wanting to finish this all up quick so he can head back home to his mother. The fact that the King of Games title is up for grabs isn't even a priority for him. Then why are you here? Oh wait, we already know. Daisy, someone who really challenged me when I won my King of Games, when AT won his King of Games, has noticed Zachary starting to attempt to sabotage her in the background, although doesn't understand why. After all, she thought they got along great. But either way, she's gonna give it her all to win. I mean, he's kind of scummy, so it makes sense. Andy, or Andrea Everett, is eager to beat up Jim and get this all done with. I'm tired of it too. Please beat him. She's always wanted to cross-punch a crocodile. Oh, sorry. Cross off her bucket list, which is punch a crocodile. But Wild Dan refused to take her to the zoo for it. I mean, if you tell him that's the only reason you want to go, he's like, I'm not wasting my money for this. I'm going to give it to the Blast Brigade. Beatrix Van Buren heard something interesting from her newest employer, that goddess. That this isn't the true world anymore. It's a mere copy, and the same is true for the people within it, like her. It's quite an intriguing idea to Beatrix, and she wonders, how much despair and trauma will this cause, especially for those that now have to live with that fact. Things just got a lot more fun for her. Well, we know she likes fun. Brenda Mook, who's been in the last many tournaments for LEGO because he's determined to make her work, is one step closer to returning to her search. And all she's got to do is help handle that Aussie guy with the gator. That Aussie guy with the gator. That's who the others were having so much trouble with? She really, I know he's not that good. It's really his servants that are good. She really needs to check on these guys more often. Clearly they need the power of a true villain like her to ever stop these threats. I mean, she is powerful. JD, we're in Jamie Jim's 6 now. Has been practicing a lot with her magic and with her deck. She will be able to take down Jim. Oh, I think you forgot to put in confident there, Lego. She is confident she will be able to take down Jim and his gang and maybe become Queen of Games in the process. Not the first time you'd have a Queen of Games, Lego. I'm sorry, Jamie. Jamie. I was mistakenly said Lego, but Jamie. That's who I meant. She has learned a couple new spells and have been trying them out on Justice. In fact, is that why he's not here? Is he running scared? Is Justice afraid to try to be king of games again? When she tried to cast a spell to enter his mind, she got jump scared. Justice said it was probably just her imagination. Jared has been really frustrated recently, trying so hard only to get so far. He decides to go take his anger out on Jim and his group of weirdos. If he loses, he's going to go spend some time in the spirit world to hopefully find an answer to his problems. Why spirit world? Really? So he's going to take a break if he loses here? Anya has been preparing for weeks for this exact moment to beat Jim and become queen of games, but she's been distracted. Chad has been chasing her down, trying to get her to join his cult. He has challenged her to a duel, and if she loses, she is forced to join the cult. Better believe she won't lose then. Chad, has been feeling great recently after his many wins. He thinks he's gonna easily get more people to join Sayer's cult. In fact, he's got Anya on the ropes. He really hopes to get to smack Jim for not giving them any money for their cult and choosing Chaz over him. Yeah, he didn't really choose Chaz over him. He just thought he was less trashy than Chad. Sorry, Chad. Rosaria Blaze, the last time she showed her face at Jim's academy, she was humiliated and sent to a sad, scary detention, which we have never talked about, by the way. She had to find herself, luckily. She had to find herself. Luckily, she was in the spirit realm, but you put real. Man, you butchered this one, Jamie. What have you done? When the world blew, there's no periods, there's no complete sentences or words. When the world blew up, so she was safe, and she was even given some cards for her deck, bestowed onto her by the dragon of the forest. What is this makeshift plot you've created? She's ready to take her revenge on the person who harassed her the whole time she was in detention. Him. Hymm. You spelled it wrong. You put Hymm. Juno Dash. Come a long way with Wisteria to help support her sister. She was in the spirit realm with her sister as well, and a lot of the forest dual spirits seemed to have adopted her and placed themselves in her deck. She's excited to see how they do in duels. Now, that is the 6 from Jamie, and now the 6 from Nitron. Chris Shadow. After everyone managed to save Nova from the weird Celestials, it's time to get after Jim for screwing the story up with his gems. Ha ha ha. Insert funny here. Though pretty concerned Nova now owes Cinder a favor or something. Yeah, that's true. Time to cook Jim. That is, if Chris doesn't get cooked, since the sub-server end up Thunder-armed dragons, and he's scrambling to straighten up his deck. To straighten up his deck. Fourth wall proceeds to blow up during that remark. Oh yes, true. And very sad Durgan noises. Can we all cook, or Jim can't cook? Please let us destroy Jim. But he's not really the main problem. Him is the problem. Spike, the dragon, was relieved Nova was saved, but still wishing they aren't in this weird fake copy of Earth. I know, me neither. They really gotta fix that when everyone kicks Jim's behind and his shady employer. Thank you. You're the first one to mention the shady employer that's on the thumbnail. It's time. He's very important to the plot. Very. It's time to get things back on track and try to resolve other problems. Hoping to kick Hims behind hard, since her getting the gems is what caused this entire mess. Though Spike liked the hero cards, shame it's being used by an enemy. I know, especially the masked hero cards. They're really OP. Ember, and she was nerfed correctly, so you'll see her with her nerfed deck now. Ember, the dragoness, was relieved. All the dragons from her world is finally out of this weird astral plane, but pretty miffed the Earth they are on is a very weird fake. Many dragons are. Can they stop? getting displaced to freaky weird places. I don't know. We've been doing it a lot since DM. She's glad. I mean, like after even in DM we did it. Like capsule monsters. She's glad this Nova friend got saved, but this Cinder Dragoness is getting on Ember's nerves. Hopefully the deck tweaking can improve her game. I tried my best, Nitrile. I did. Sandbar, the Earth Pony. Time for this chill pony to lock in and boot Jim up. To lock in and boot Jim for messing up the Earth. Sandbar and his friends really went through a mess after the original Earth blew up. The astral plane was real trippy, and seeing a very close call with an ally, Nova, was a doozy. But the fake Earth is really weirded them all out. Sandbar could have sworn even some fake versions of people who didn't get saved are running around too. That's pretty creepy. I gotta admit, yeah, I thought about that too, Nitrile. Spyro the Dragon, was glad Novo got saved, but finds it crazy Cinder helped big time in smacking the Celestials, that's true, and their minions to do so. Cinder was a beast. Spyro is slowly starting to remember something from where he came from too. Pretty weird timing, but for now, it's time to turn Jim's world upside down for the mess he caused. Big time. Cinder, the champion of the last tournament, finds it quite an opportunity in saving Novo. Despite her goals seems different from the heroes. She's one of those anti-heroes that will still help when she has to. She's like Kaiba. Quite a favor to keep in mind in case she needs it. But now it's time to put Destiny back on track by punishing Jim's group, especially the foolish young person who brought the gems to him. And figure out how to restore the original Earth. The god's ceiling is quivering. Even with the original world is in oblivion by a man's foolishness and also cooking too hard, apparently. It's true, it's the truth. Novo Young, we're on to my 6. I don't expect him to do much today, but I hope he does. I really hope he does. Otherwise, I may have to change this deck because I noticed it's not doing that great. I planned big things for it. It's just, I tried to get very thematic with it. I don't think it worked very well. Wishes to pay everyone back for their kindness in rescuing him. Even offers to throw a party later on if everyone is willing to come. AT, the former Machine King, is only here in interest of getting the title back and restore, he needs to go look for his Robotown now and make sure they're all still the same, but he's doing this for reputation for his Robotown. Has little care about dealing with this gym crew any longer, but is offered a deal in secret, apparently. Kebachat got close in the last tournament. Once out of mind control, she immediately apologizes to everyone she beat and promises to make up for her past actions. Wonders where her sister was last tournament because she ditched her. Lord Kaiba X, the man who's 4-time champion. That's a lot of tournaments. He will be the one to stomp out Jim and his crew, he says. Everyone else is just added depression for him. Oh, so depressed. Gets a letter from the bank saying they have foreclosed on his company building, though. All of them. Has he spent all his money taking over the world of duel monsters? Who knows? Jim Cook. Jim and his gems. This dude has no idea how the Earth was rebuilt. But he was safe inside the orb of a certain dual spirit protecting him and his crew when the Earth blew. Furious, his plan was thwarted, and he has to start all over again? These goody-goody duelists are dead, mate. Go get 'em, Jim. No, I need y'all to lose. And the final duelist, the Queen of Games currently, him, HYMN. The defending Queen of Games. Please don't let her win. Please. That's literally all I have to say for her. So, there's our 24 duelists. I do hope you guys enjoyed the tournament. Remember to like, comment, subscribe on YouTube. The channel's name's Animanga, and I shall see you for the tournament. Bye-bye for now, guys.